In this episode, we are going to show you the Lake Wales History Museum here in Florida. So let's go check it out. Welcome back, everybody, to Oh What a Sight. Me and Jeff are here at the Lake Wales History Museum here in Lake Wales, Florida. And let me tell you, there is so much history in this tiny little building, and you should definitely come check this out for yourself. It would be a great adventure. And we're going to take you in and just show you a little bit, but we want you guys to see exactly what's going on in there so that you'll have a little taste of why you want to come and check it out. And we're going to hear from the curator here at this great museum now.
Okay, so thank you for having us here. We were just basically wanting to know, with an exhibit like this, how hard has it been to kind of keep going, and what kind of hardships have you come up with since COVID?
It's been difficult. Mid-February, the city actually closed the museum and the Locallovenow.
Right.
I don't think we reopened until the beginning of November, so we will shut down for 6 months, which was difficult because we're funded by the city, but we get a lot of additional funding by grants.
Right.
And a lot of that depends on how many visitors we have come through the museum.
Absolutely,
so that was difficult. We already had exhibits lined up, so those we still put up, and we just put them online virtually.
Oh, great idea.
So that was good. The nice thing with being closed, though, was the museum's fairly small. Last year we only had 2.5 staff members. So what we did is, instead of focusing on exhibits, we actually down the street worked on restoring one of our historic buildings.
Oh wow, that's great.
Which is the Yellow Depot, which is
I saw that coming in.
Mimi Hardman Research and Collection Center. So it was bad we were closed, but it really gave us a lot of opportunity to focus on other big projects that we don't normally have time to deal with.
Absolutely.
So it's really just making the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, that's all you can really hope for. Well, I hope things get better, and we're going to share it, of course, and hopefully get some people to come down here and check it out. But I saw a little bit of what you have online, so I'm really excited to get in there and show everybody.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Guys, we have our tickets. We're ready to go in. Let's check it out. This is the Lake Wales Historic Museum. All right, guys, so when you come here, you'll see that right here they have these tap or scan it, these QR codes, to get a little more information. And you might remember this guy from one of our other videos we did. That is Hamilton Diston, and he has a pretty strong history. We'll link that up above so you can see a little bit more about what he did and his part here in Florida. Okay.
Now, if you haven't been to Lake Wales before, Lake Wales is not a very big place, and so it's pretty amazing to walk into their museum and see so much history revolved around not only this little city, but branching out into other areas. There is just history on every wall. You can see all kinds of things in here, from the train information and how Florida purchases went for certain lands, and even local newspapers and things about the war. And you're going to see a lot of that as we go through this video, including some of the things they wore and, you know, in general, what life was like for people back in Lake Wales in earlier times. So make sure you check it out. And when you get the chance to come in here and do a little more in-depth on your own, you do not want to miss out on it. It's just a very easy, it's free to come in, and you will find a lot of really, really cool history here.
Guys, and as you can see, this particular exhibit is called the Tower, and many of you probably recognize Bok Tower Gardens' famous bell towers. You can see the bells up there, and this one, you push the button, it will illuminate it so that you can get a better view of what it looked like. And it's a beautiful little diorama, and you can see the whole lobby and everything in there when it lights up. So definitely get down here and check it out. There's a lot of really cool things about Bok Tower that you want to check out when you're in town.
Now in this next exhibit, you're going to find a lot of artwork and handmade crafts, like this beautiful quilt you see here that's depicting all of the state flowers, and just absolutely amazing work on all of these. You can tell that these are handmade, and you're going to see some even more beautiful quilts than this one, in addition to some amazing art depicting some of our Florida history. So check it out. I think you're going to really like it. I know that Jeff really enjoyed this part too, with all the different quilts and just amazing art that was on display. And I believe that the curator, Bartholomew Delcamp, that we talked to earlier, I believe that he mentioned that this was an art exhibit that is going on currently. So you do want to come check it out, just in case it is going to be ending soon, because we don't know when it's going to end. But make sure you check it out before it's gone. And once you've toured the inside, you come out and you'll be able to see their fire engines and some other really great cool things. I mean, this is amazing to see some of these things from the past. And as you can see, we're about to come up to the caboose and part of this train. Now, you can't get into the actual train car, but you can get into the caboose, and you're going to see that that is exactly where me and Jeff are going to be headed next. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It's a very cool and very old train, as you can see, and I think that you'll find that it's very interesting once you get on board and see what is inside that caboose. All right, so we're inside the caboose, and this is the view from that little top window called the cupola. This window was often used to let the people in the front of the train know what the people in the back of the train were doing, because they didn't have any communications. Jeff's getting a picture of me from the top there, and this is the other side view of the cupola, and you're way up at the top so that they could actually signal to the people in the front of the train. And as you can see, some of these spikes are from different railroads that they've collected and were donated to the museum as well. So very, very cool. And overall, this was a really, really fun experience, and we enjoyed it. Look at all those spikes from the train rails. They'll have people's names on them. I'm assuming people that helped bring about the railroad. Right next to where the museum is, we did find some other really great things about this area, including this beautiful old cannon. And of course, when you stop in, they do have a plaque there telling you that it is from the USS Constitution, and very cool history with that. And it sits up right next to where the museum is. Also, this is right on the Blue Star Memorial Highway right there in Lake Wales, which is their main road cutting through the town. And as he mentioned at the beginning of this video, here is the old depot that they recently were able to start renovating because of COVID. They had a little extra time to be able to focus their attention on renewing this beautiful old train depot. So you can see some of the articles and things that they have listed on that as well. So overall, this was a wonderful trip, and we've had a great time. And we definitely recommend you guys stop in and give it a look, because there's a lot of history here, but it's also just kind of an adventure, because it goes from one thing to another that you don't even expect to see. Like we did see the Donald Duck orange juice. That plant was in Lake Wales. It's still there. Now it's Florida's natural, but they do still have the Donald Duck on their plant where you can see it. So there's a lot of really cool little things there in Lake Wales, and we hope that you'll pop in and share the word about what you thought of this beautiful little city here in Florida. We also found these gorgeous murals, and we just couldn't resist taking a few more pictures. And as you can see, they're just absolutely breathtaking. So the artists were amazing that did these, and we absolutely enjoyed taking pictures in front of them. So make sure you pop into Lake Wales the next time you're looking for a little adventure. All right, guys, and that's it for me and Jeff from Lake Wales, Florida, here at the History Museum. We had a wonderful time, and we hope that you guys enjoyed our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have ideas on where you'd like to see us go, or if you want to reach out to us in any way to collaborate or send us PR to review, let us know. You can reach us here. And other than that, guys, peace. We're out of here.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.